What's happening, guys? It's your boy Robert C coming back at you with another panning video. This time we got Jerico and Hercules prospecting, first edition North Carolina Paydirt limited edition. Now let's see it in the pan. Nice. Let me get everything unpacked and I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright guys, so as I said, Jerico prospecting first expedition, North Carolina, limited edition Paydirt. It is promised a half a gram. I think he made maybe 20 bags and one comes with let's say around 1.5 gram nugget if you're lucky. But anyway, let's get it dumped out. And take a look at it. Pretty cool wrapper. I give him that. Check that out. I like it. As always, I'll save this and squirt it out later, just in case. And we'll take a look at this. It's slightly damp, but not too bad. I've had damper. So anyway, guys, let's get this. We'll check it for magnetics first, even though it's. Oh yeah, you can hear. She's got some magnetics in it. Quite a bit. Check that out, guys. But since it is quite damp, just a hair, we'll definitely pan that out. Maybe now, maybe at a later date. But I'll probably pan it out now just because it's a little bit damp, right? So it could possibly hold some of that gold in there. Without a doubt. Alright guys, now that we got most of the magnetics out, I'll classify this down and I'll bring you right back in as soon as I'm finished. Alright guys, we got it classified down to 3 different sizes. And like I said, it was a little bit moist. So I did the little trick, took it right over to my heat gun, dried it out a little bit more, and it worked perfect. Little trick, if you get a little damp dirt, some people will put it in the oven. If you have a heat gun, you can take it over to the heat gun, dry it out a little bit better. It classifies a little bit better. But anyway, let me get you all flipped around and set up, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright guys, so we're all set up, and as always, as you can see, I am still using the same water panned 4 times already. Always a little jet dry. Break the surface tension of the water so the small gold doesn't float away. Hopefully this is a good angle for you guys. And we'll get started. So we'll start off with a little bit, test it out. You always do that. Never panned this dirt before. But anyway, Jericho comes around a couple of my streams. He mentioned it a couple times. I told him I was going to, you know, I'll make it around to it. Said he had a couple left, posted it on Discord. So, finally reached out and got myself a bag. As always, put a little water in there, stratified around. I always do a couple like that, and then I'll stratify it some more, make sure I'm not losing any of that gold. Especially in the smaller stuff, you know, you get some small flower gold in there. You can already see some non-magnetic black sands in there, which makes it maybe a little bit more challenging, right? Always like a good challenge. It's not all supposed to be easy. Hope the lighting ain't too bad, guys. It's about 9 o'clock at night. So, got a little bit in there. Let's roll this back and see what we're working with here. Now, if we're working with some really fine, stuff, this will be the tale that tells. Yeah, I already see some couple little specks right up there. Nice. Hope you guys can see that. And just so I could show you guys what here, this is what I'm going to do. Just so I could show you guys what I mean by, if you want to put a pan in there like this, right? Considering, you know, if you're doing a dirt you're not sure of, and you want to make sure you don't lose any gold, you could just pan your tailings in this pan like this, right? So that way, when you get done, all your dirt's going to be in that pan from this pay dirt. I know I said that in a previous video, but some people might get the concept better if you just show them, right? I do not think I got the nugget, or at least I didn't see it in the bigger classification. But hey, all good. I just like a good pay dirt, to be honest. Sure, getting that nugget would have been sweet, but it doesn't change the game. Not bad for first pan, I must say. I'm sure some of this black sand's a little bit magnetic, but since it was so damp, some of it didn't come out. But there is also non-magnetic. I'll get this all cleaned up for you. Show you what's in here. Just take your time. It's all about having fun. It's all about enjoying it. If you're in a rush to pan, you're not doing it right. It should never be about the rush. It should be about taking your time, enjoying it. It's supposed to be relaxing and fun. And that's the main reason I do it. And you get a little bit of stress going on, something going on in life, you need to take a little time to yourself. It's a great hobby to get into. Lots of fun. How many hobbies do you get into where you get a reward while you're doing it? That's the way I see it. And the relaxation and enjoyment that comes out of it is priceless. But as you can see, guys, in the first painting, you got some nice gold. So let me suck this up in a snuffer bottle, and I'll finish the small stuff, and I'll bring you guys back in. Alright guys, so we're back, and we got through all the small classification. And it's all in here. And to be realistic, I could tell you guys, that took me, there was quite a bit of black sand still in there, non-magnetics, maybe a little bit magnetics. It probably took me a good 45 minutes to blast through that smaller classification, which is awesome. I love when a Paydirt is a little bit challenging and takes you a little bit longer and a little bit more time to pan through it. Hats off to Jerico and Hercules for that one. I'm really enjoying this Paydirt for sure, without a doubt. So down to the next classification. And as you can see, all my tailings are going into this pan, right? And I will show you guys at the end what it looks like. Really good dirt, Jericho. You nailed this one. I gotta give it to you, brother. I gotta give it to you. Solid dirt. Really fun dirt too. But the true story is in the weigh-in. as you all know. Probably get a little bit more out, but why not just roll her back and have some fun with it, right? And as always, I try to use as little water as possible. And I did get quite a bit out of the smaller stuff, so I'm not expecting to find too much in here, but you know, you never know. See one little piece up there starting to pop through. Well, let's see a couple pieces up there. Yeah, nice. Nice pieces up there for sure. I just might have to get me another bag of this if he has anything left. Like I said before, guys, you could always use your finger, help you out. You got a couple stubborn pieces that don't want to move. Is that a piece of gold? Yep, that is a piece of gold. So we'll get this sucked up in the snuffer bottle. And I'd be highly surprised if we found something in this last classification. But I've been surprised before, so here we go, guys. Gotta say, it's a pretty clean pay dirt. I mean, you don't get a lot of organics in it. You don't get a lot of murkiness. Of course, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, you know, if it's tailings from his previous pay dirts or he actually has a river nearby where he goes and gets his stuff. But it is clean, I can tell you that. No murkiness to this dirt at all. Like I said, it's a limited edition, so it's not like something... I don't know how frequent he does it. But if you go over there and subscribe to him, you know, put out a video, let you know he's going to make some pay dirts. You just keep your eye out. You might get lucky enough to get yourself a bag of some really fun pay dirt. I do see two little pieces in there. I do. They're hiding up there, guys. They're hiding. Do the good old finger method. Get them out of there, right? And there you have it, folks. Two nice little pieces right up there. So we'll get them sucked up in the snuffer bottle. We got all our gold in there. So guys, let me get all this all cleaned up and I'll bring you back in a minute for a bottle dump. Alright guys, we're back. We got our bottle. Dump it out. As always, put a little bit of water back in there, swish it around. Make sure you get all that gold out of there. And because I took my time, I can't tell if that is a piece of gold. I thought it was just a little piece of dirty gold, that's all. So there we got it, guys. Nice little smile on the pan right there. So we'll dump out the rest of the water. As always, take our rag, dry out the pan as best as we can. Makes it for an easier drying process. And I'll get this over to the heat gun, dry it out, and then we'll get a weigh in. See you in a few. Alright guys, real quick before we get a weigh in. Like I was saying earlier, you could always pan your stuff into a pan, so when you get done, and then all the tailings from that bag are right here in this pan. So that way, if you missed any, you can pan it again. But anyway, guys, let me get you flipped back around and we'll get a weigh in. Alright guys, we're back. We got it all dried out. Here's the gold we found. So like I said, we were promised at least a half a gram. So all left to do is fire up the scale. And let's see how we did. .575. So we'll go on a gold calc right here. 24 karat as placer gold can be sold as 24 karat value. The price today is $18.71.09 a troy ounce. 0.575. $34.59. Not bad. Usually I wouldn't do this, but that's a Paydirt difficulty. I would probably rate this one at like at least a solid 7. It had quite a bit of non-magnetic black sands in it, maybe some magnetic from being a little bit damp, but it was, the smaller stuff had a little bit of challenge to it, man. I really liked it. Again, guys, this is Jerico and Hercules prospecting. First expedition, North Carolina Paydirt, limited edition Paydirt. I will leave his YouTube page in the description, and go over there and check him out and show him some love. You never know, maybe he might make another Paydirt and offer it up, and I'm going to tell you guys, it was a solid Paydirt. I really enjoyed it. I mean, 2 thumbs up, Jerico. I appreciate it to the fullest. So, if you guys like this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.